Are you just gonna roll a joint or what?
Yeah. Are you busy? Hang out?
So what? That's what I do. You have a problem with it?
Yeah, because now you don't have days open.
What do you mean days open?
You're busy all day.
So what am I supposed to be doing?
You don't have to stay up every night playing the video games with kids.
I'm not playing with no kids.
Sure. 15 and older plays Call of Duty.
It's 18 and older to play this game.
My kids play Call of Duty since they're 4 years
You have
old.
to be 18 and older to buy it.
You don't have to be 18 to play Call of Duty.
To buy it, you do. Just roll the joint. Or give it here.
Hello there, my
Well, I
name's
said roll
Joe
the joint.
McCarthy. It is
I said
my
roll the
great,
joint.
distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to see what goes down out there today.
Hey, bro,
I
turn that shit
love the
down.
competition that can go down when we have match play. This is going to be fun, I think. All right, let's get this going. I approve. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And he's about 150 yards out from here. Second shot here on the first. Oh, if we can get a kick left, it'd be nice. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And this is a very long putt. No two ways about it. Let's see what he does. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh! And this putt drops. You can go one up. Starting this one out pretty good. Continuing on its line. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Good job. You are one up after that first hole. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. So far, so good for this one. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Okay, setting up here with an elevated green ahead. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. And let's see what happens. This is his second. they'll take this all square if they can sink this. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Ooh, just missed. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Looks like this one starts straight and then goes a bit to the right. Oh, just missed the par. He's got 3 feet to go. And that will go. And if you sink this, you'll have the hole. All right, moving forward. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And what will happen on the 3rd? Let's find out. That's safe. All right, let's see how he does. A little too much to the right. Okay, and he rolled that one into the second cut. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, what do we have here? Still on track. Oh my goodness, it doesn't go. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. Well done. Yeah, I think he was going to make that putt anyway. Good call. We'll head to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, have a good drive here. Par 5 for the 4th. This drive is moving. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. Okay, we're out of that dirty old bunker now. All right, let's see what happens. This is his 3rd shot. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Okay, we're setting this one up. It's extremely far from the cup as well, so let's try to get this maybe within 5 feet or so, and we'll call that a win. There you go. Nothing wrong with that putt. And we'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Oh, almost. This putt's about 5 feet. And here's his look at par. And that'll do. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 5th hole is a par 3. Have a good tee shot. This shot's looking good. Nice little draw. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And they are going with the 9-iron on this one. This is a 27-footer here. This one's breaking left to right. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. This one's just a 3-foot putt. All right, let's get to the next. And that hole will be halved. All right, let's see what we can do here on the 6th hole. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. Oh, this one might be a bit much. All right, and that one just barely makes its way into the first cut. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. Oh, almost in there with the chip. This one's for bogey. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. Almost. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. And that hole's halved. And the par 4 7th hole. Yeah, we'll take that. And let's see how he does on this hole. And he's hoping this one will hang on to the fairway. Okay, that one will just barely make its way into the first cut. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. Going with the 9-iron. Going a bit left of the pin. Setting up about 115 yards out. Okay, we're on the green. All right, if you zinc this, you'll take the match dormy. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ah, no good. Okay, he needs this to save his par. This one's just 3 feet. Okay, next hole coming up. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, par 3, 8th hole is next. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Seven iron on his play here. And this putt for the birdie. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Looks like he got a line on this. It's still tracking. Let's have it now. Oh no, I hoped that would go another way. And you two will be all square if they sink this. Yeah, I think this putt's gonna break to the right. Oh, so close. He's got about a 3-footer here. you sink this putt, it will take this match to Dormy. And that hole will be halved. Teeing this one up on the 9th now. Great swing. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. All right, hitting into an elevated green. Nice little draw onto this one. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. And this shot's around 145 yards from the pin. Oh, take a look at this. Comes right down to this. Let's sink this putt, win the match, and head into that clubhouse. And the match is over, and you have won. Finishing the match at 2 up on your opponent. Good work. Congratulations. And with that, I must leave you. I had fun out there with you today. Thanks for a great round. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for this round of golf here on PGA Tour 2K25. And today it's just the back 9 of this course. Hopefully you can go low today. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. Looks like the sand coming up. And from the green side bunker, looking for an up and down here. Okay, out of that sand and onto the green. I'm liking it. Okay, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. This one's from around 9 feet. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And he's done well to get that one in the cup. That's for birdie. All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole. Oh, it's going right by. And your friends one up on you after that first hole. All right, we head now to the 11th hole, and it's a par 5.
That's that bullshit.
Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. That ball's going for days. It's never going to come down. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. And let's see what he does here. He's got around 245 yards to go. And here we go, potential birdie. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Three feet to go. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. All right, this next putt's for his par. And that'll drop. And that hole will be halved. And this one's a par 4 for the 12th. I'm not positive. Could be rough. Could be fairway though. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Oh, and you got all of that one. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. All right, second shot on the 12th. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway here. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Oh. You've got this putt to win the hole. I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. Well, it's heading towards the hole. And after that hole, we're all square. And now we tee this one up on the 13th hole. Well, that'll do for now. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has.
Get him up out of here and quit. Get him up out of here. He didn't want none. He didn't want none of it.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. We've got a first hole par 4 ahead. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. All right,
Good boy.
away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go.
Ooh, I cracked out.
Nice shot.
Okay.
And we're about, I don't know, 200 yards or so from the pin from here.
I think the pin should be started very big space. And everything's too high. Right top of it.
You have to take it back to home.
And here's his second shot.
You can't take it back home because it's been under 30 days.
It's broken.
It's burning. I think they're really
It's broken.
Non-stick burnt.
And as he sets this one up, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got a
It's
very long putt to deal with here.
Oh, yeah.
Starting this one way out to the right.
You need to get a new
All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. There's an uphill putt moving right to left.
If you save, if you get head
And
and
not a bad effort from where you were.
champagne,
And he's got around 4 feet to go here.
because you spent last month
And if this
putt
putt drops,
for the
the
month.
hole will be down.
How do you know?
I remember. went to the Dollar Tree. Spent $100.
Everybody's all square after
Well,
that first one.
And if you get to have each other's, then it's free.
And the 11th hole of this
why is
one,
it
par
free?
4.
It's the United Methodist balls.
You still got about food.
I know, but you can still get that.
All right, let's send it. Good job. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin now for him. They've gone with the 7-iron. This is leaning to the right. Second shot here on the 11th. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. I think he's on the right track here. Yeah, it's still looking good. Will it go? And he's got that to drop. That's going to win the hole. Oh, and he gets that to drop. And after that hole, your friend is 1 up for the match. And now the 12th hole, and it's a par 5. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. All right, looks like we got a fairway coming here. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Okay, coming out of the second cut. Could be dicey. Let's see what he does. And let's get out of this beach here. All right, a bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. Oh, and what a chip shot. This guy's got it dialed in today. Nicely done. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. Oh, just slides by. And this next putt for the par. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And we got a par 3 here on the 13th. They're going with the 5-iron here. And he rolls that one into the heavy rough. And let's see what you do off the tee here. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. All right, that'll work from that distance. Okay, this is what he has left to save the par. And now this is your look at a putt to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Those tee shots should play. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Setting up around 130 yards. Shots coming towards the green nicely. Here's a 7-foot putt. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. That hole was a bit of a loss. Let's make up for it on the next one, maybe. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one.
You get lucky as fuck. These greens are being
Looks
a
like this
bitch.
one's in the fairway.
Should not be beating with two. The hell is this shit?
Okay,
Okay.
let's smash this one out there. Look at this. Just caught it. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. And here we go with his second shot. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Wonderful. Lovely. Now we're putting. All right, if this next putt drops for him, he's going to go 3 up. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh. And you're going to need to drop this if you want to save par. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And that hole's halved. Okay, here's the 16th. It's a par 3. Have a good tee shot. I think this one's destined for the bunker. And let's get into something a little more comfortable. Get out of this sand. Ooh, look at here. Nice chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he takes the match. Okay, now that you've conceded that putt, this match has come to an end. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up, and you couldn't beat them today, but maybe next time. All right, that will do it. Hopefully, I'll see you back here real soon. Thanks again. Bye.
Hit the button, man. What the fuck you waiting on? Hit the fucking button. Shit. I see you wait on your ass. So violent. So dumb.
Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. I think things are going to go our way today. I must admit, I do enjoy a bit of match play. Let's do this. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. Ooh, this might need more. All right, he's coming out of the first cut of rough here. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. This one's your third. And hopefully he can deal with a little sand shot here. And he's setting up for the birdie putt here. Seven-footer here. Oh, come on. Okay, your opponent is one up after that one. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. Ooh, this could be trouble. Needs to hold on to the fairway. Okay, give this a smash. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Looks like he caught the downslope. This could run out. And we're about 135 to the pin. Oh, good work out there. You found the green there, and that's understating it. All right, he's in the first cut of rough. Let's see how he gets out of this one. All right, he's got this for birdie. Let's see what happens. And this is your look at birdie. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And now to the 12th. This one's a par 3. And here's her 3-iron on display. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Safe approach, nice. Okay, he's got a long putt here. Let's see what goes down. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh my goodness. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Looking pretty good. Let's keep her going. That's 2 birdies in a row. Let's have a third. All square after that hole. And teeing this one up on hole number 13. Oh my goodness, you launched that ball. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Nicely done, playing a little draw shot. All right, this is his second. Might not be enough from the rough. Well, let's see how he gets out of this one. And you'll go 1 up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Downhill putt here, breaking to the left. All right, he's setting up his next putt, and yeah, it's a long one. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Yeah, looks like he's put on a good line here. Still has a chance. Oh, and he gets it to drop. And 5 feet left to go. And that hole will be halved. Let's see what happens here on number 14. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Ooh, look at this, catching the downslope. This could run out. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. I don't think we're on the fairway this time. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. I think this one's going left to right. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. And your friend over there is one up after that one. All right, here we go, 15th hole. This one's a par 5. Tee shot's looking decent. This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. Okay, full sand. Let's go. Was a good one. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. And as he sets up, he's around 245 yards out. Well, let's see how he does here. He's in the bunker. Setting up in the greenside rough, just about putting. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. And you've got this left over for par. perfect. Your opponent's going to let you have that putt, and we're going to go to the next hole. And if this next putt drops, you'll go 2 up. Well, unfortunately, you lost that hole. No good. And this one is a par 4 here on the 16th. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. I'm having that. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. And this one is from way, way out. And I think this one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Yikes, that went right by. And if he sinks this next putt, he walks away with the win. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Continues to be online. Oh, and the putt doesn't drop. He's not going to like that. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And that hole will be halved. And this one is the 17th, and we got a par 3 here. All right, let's go. Nicely done. Had the right club there. Okay, let's check it out. He's got this for the birdie. I think this one's going left to right. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. And boom, in there, and you will win the hole. You gotta like that. You're making up ground on your friend after that hole. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Oh, nice. Catching some extra yards on the downslope here. Let's see it run. All right, let's see what he does on this one. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Oh my, almost in there. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. All right, out of that bunker, onto the green. Let's go. Okay, you've got this to save par. Come on, let's get that to go. Oh, that's too bad. And this next putt to win the match.
A good game, man.
And this one is over. Unfortunately, you didn't end up on top today. But you know what? It's the way it goes. And with that, I will let you go. Thank you very much for the round of golf. I had a good amount of fun. Hopefully, you did too.
Hit the button. Could hold me hostage. Hit the monster. That's all right. That means the next guy will be so easy. It's crazy. Hit the button, no. What the hell you hold me up for?
Hi there, my name is John McCarthy. I'm here
What's
to
up,
welcome
guys?
you to PGA Tour 2K25. And teamwork does indeed make the dream work. We've got alt shot on tap today. Best of luck to you and your partner. All right, let's crack into it. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Approach shot worked out just fine. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. And this putt's going to put him one up. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Oh, almost in there. This one's a 4-foot putt. And this putt from 4 feet. And after the first hole, we all square.
Yeah, I agree. Sure.
Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Oh, this one could play. That's going to work just fine on the approach. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. This one he's going to take a stab at for birdie. And that one's in the cup. Okay,
Your turn, Senga.
one up after that one. And we're on the 12th hole. We got a par 4. This one's fairway bound. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. And that'll do. Grab your putter. And from the rough. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it.
Nice shot.
That's about 18 feet away.
What the fuck was
All
that?
right, you got this left over for par. And that hole will be halved. Wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Unlucky. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. Okay, second shot for him on this one. This one's heading a little bit too much to the right. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Beautiful. Hit that green, no problems. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one. And he's staring this one down, trying to save his par.
Good putt.
From 4 feet. And that hole will be halved. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4.
What the hell, bro?
Right, let's see how he does. Oh, this tee shot should work. He's got around 155 yards.
Who can hit the furthest balls? Who can put it on a fairway, man? Anyone can fairway.
The approach is heading a bit to the right. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. I think this should be all right for you. Oh, out of the bunker. Beautifully executed. Let's see what happens. He's in the green side rough. Hang on. Almost. That almost went down. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. And after that one, you two are 2 up at the moment. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. This thing's going for days. Look at this thing go. And let's see how he does on this hole. And from the long grass. This one's coming flying out of the rough. Will he make it? He's got a long putt, so could go either way. All right, if you sink this, you can take this Dormy. Right by. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy. And your team's sitting at 3 up after that one. And now for number 16, and this one's a par 5. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And this will be his second shot. 5-iron on display for this one. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. Ooh, nice draw on this one. And for him, this will be for the birdie. Looks like a right to left break. Oh. And if this next putt goes down, he's going to go to 4 up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Okay, your teammate left us with a birdie putt on this one. Let's not let them down. Okay, this one is over, and the winning team finds themselves 4 up on the competition as this one closes. Great work. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon. Hello and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name is John. Looks like we've decided to go with just the front nine today. Okay, let's do it. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. And second shot here on the first. And he's got 19 feet to the cup from here. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh. Okay, this putt is for birdie. Let's not let our teammate down. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And the putt goes down. And after the first hole of this 4-ball match, we're all square. Wind is blowing left to right on this one. He's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Here's their 7-iron. And he's setting up for a very long putt here. Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Nothing wrong with that putt. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Ooh. Okay, this one for par. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And he's got around 4 feet to go here. Okay, we got a par 4 here on the 3rd hole. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And here's your second shot here on the 3rd. This one's drying. Well, this one might be a little bit long, but let's see what happens. Sometimes I get ahead of myself.
Yeah, you gotta get it on the fairway, bro.
You know what? You're on the green, so congratulate yourself.
You don't gotta hit it hard, yo.
And look what this fella has in front of him. He has an extremely long putt to deal with. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And from there, not a bad result. What do you think? Is he going to make this? It's kind of long. Okay, here we go. This one for the par. He's got a 3-footer here. And that hole's halved. Now, the 4th hole, we have a par 4. Right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Here we go. This is his second shot. And from here, he's setting up with around 170 yards to the pin. Taking this one with the 8-iron. Okay, he's setting up from the green side sand. See if we can convert this birdie putt your teammate left us with. Breaking pretty hard to the left. Ooh, wish I could have given you that one. And this putt will be for his par. Back to all square if they sink this putt. Oh.
Come on, bro. You gotta hit those, bro.
Hopefully we can make this for bogey. Okay, moving on. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And the putt drops. And that hole will be halved. Okay, stepping on to the 5th, and we got a par 3 ahead of us. And here's a look at their 5-iron. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. They're going with the 5-iron here. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Okay, we're putting next. And here he goes, putting for par. It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Ooh, right. And with this, he could save his
Crazy,
par.
bro. How you messed up, bro? Yeah.
Here we go with the 6th hole. We have a par 4. send this ball away. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. Okay, this one's about 100 yards out. Okay, here's our third shot. Oh man, you hate to see those ones go by. And will it drop? He needs this to go to save par. And I think this one's breaking to the left. And yep, made it count. That's for his par. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going dormy, folks. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Second shot here on the 7th. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And here he goes from the green side rough. Ooh, he almost got that to go. He might pull away even further with this next putt. This one to go to 4 up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Okay, looks like your teammate voted not to concede. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Oh, and he just couldn't get it to go. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. Ooh, differing opinions amongst teammates. Your teammate voted to not concede this one. All right, the match has ended, and our winning team comes away 3 up over the competition. Good work, folks. All right, that's going to do it for me, and just want to thank you again for playing the game, and hopefully we see you soon.